What's up, guys, and welcome back to DeeterPlays. We are back here with an update from Llama Train Studios on Loomian Legacy, and not just one update, a pretty big update that tells us a lot about some things that are happening. Shout out to Blank Spawner over there who already tagged me in that thing. Let's see, so right here yesterday it says these are the next few updates that are planned for Loomian Legacy. More information about the mastery system to follow. Special limited time events are not shown on this roadmap. So there's obviously like some other things that can occur in between, like who knows, there could be like a Valentine's Day event or a St. Patrick's Day event, or who knows, even like a 4th of July event, if that's kind of part of it. I'm not sure exactly if that will be that long to get all these updates in there, but we're going to also do an estimate about when these updates are going to happen. But first, let's look at this thing and see what these updates are. I am so pumped about these. I'm kind of thinking that, you know, maybe updates are about a month apart, so hopefully by the end of January, end of February, March, April, May. I don't know, who knows, update 5 might be something that's happening in the summer, but what we have here for the next update says Loomian Mastery, which is something they're going to give us some more information on about soon, and as soon as they do, I'll do what I can to let you guys know about it. But this sounds pretty interesting. Players will have the chance to level up their trainer and earn useful items, so they can level up not just their Loomians, but they can level up their trainer, so their trainer can get its own experience, which I think sounds pretty cool. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to have an impact during battle. There's lots and lots of questions here. We already have the fact that we can level up our watches and we can get new skills by doing that, so I'm not sure if this has anything to do with like the watch stuff that we can use to like take down the branches and all that stuff. There are certain things in Pokemon, for example, like if you've ever played the card game, there is trainer cards, and there's certain things where like the trainer, and depending on the type and everything that they've got, there can be extra strength. So imagine you have a trainer that gains points and it has something to do with fire, and it has extra fire experience points. Then when it puts out a fire type of Loomian, maybe it can actually hit a little bit harder. So that would be adding a whole different realm to the game. So I'm excited to see how this is going to pan out and how that is going to work out with the whole thing, because I want to try to get my trainer as leveled up as possible. But of course there's always going to be certain trade-offs, and we're going to have our trainer basically set up in a certain kind of way. So I don't know, we may at some point want different trainers and have different accounts where we come in and battle with certain strengths and weaknesses. I'm not sure. That'll be very interesting, so I can't wait to hear more about what this update is going to be in Loomian Mastery, and hopefully we can level that up. And of course, whatever goes on there, we're going to make videos to show you how to do that. Now, it's said here in a previous post by Llama Train Studios, actually I think it was Lando, it says, sorry for the lack of the updates, we took a holiday break. At the start, we're going to get a new year, we're going to have a new update with a fun new feature. Sounds like the feature is going to be that mastery thing. And of course, we're also working on the next Battle Theater and awesome new Loomians, which we have. So it doesn't say explicitly that those are going to happen in the same update, so it sounds like what's going to happen is they're going to be different updates, and who knows, maybe they'll be pretty close together. I really hope they are, because everyone's waiting on the next Battle Theater challenge right here, which is Sephirite City. So it says we're going to be able to travel to Sephirite City and take on Roria's 3rd Battle Theater challenge and discover what secrets are hiding behind the walls of a dubious corporation. So they've got a little bit of foreshadowing going on there that's talking about the storyline, and I'm kind of wondering, the dubious corporation, would they be using dark magic or something to make all these tablets and things flow away? Because that all seems like there's dark magic and corruptedness going on, but who knows, maybe they unleash some stuff looking for some energy. I don't know. I've got all sorts of theories and things on here on what could be going on with the dubious corporation here in Loomian Legacy, but I'm excited to find out what is going on there and behind the walls of this dubious corporation, that we're going to learn this information here in Sephirite City. So that is going to be the next update. So let's see, end of February. Hopefully that one will end up coming in February at some point, and then update 3 probably, I'm guessing, around March. Sephirite City, of course, I'm thinking is probably going to be similar to Rose Cove City, the 3rd gym in Pokemon Brick Bronze, which was actually a water type. So if you have plant type that are ready for that, you know, a lot of the types so far, the 1st and the 2nd Battle Theater, have been like the 1st and 2nd gyms in Pokemon Brick Bronze as far as the types. So if anything is a clue here, it's going to be water type gym, and hopefully they're just going to be following along that different types. Who knows? They might throw a surprise in front of us and go for a different type in some of these. But I'm pretty sure that is going to be a water type in Rose Cove City for the third battle theater. So let's see. That is the next update, number 2. And Sephiroth City, guessing, is going to be water. And I think this update 3 also helps sort of indicate that Sephiroth City is going to be a water type, because it says update 3 is going to be the UMV revamp. So it says our classic underwater mining video game, like their little mini game that they had, will let you return, which allows you to discover more rare items and Loomian. So it's going to be an underwater thing, so it's going to be after Sephiroth City. So Sephiroth City is I'm pretty confident it's going to be a water type gym. So if you've got a Tatab and other plant types ready to go, then you're going to be all set for the Sephiroth City and the gym and everything you deal with there. And then after that, this UMV revamp. So back in Pokemon Brick Bronze, they had the thing, the Laguna Trenches. And in the Laguna Trenches was where you could go in there and you could ride this little yellow submarine thing. Here's a short clip of it, like actually driving around in the game. You basically went to this little facility and you were able to swim around and try to find stuff, and you could go further depending on how much batteries you have. So if you landed in a certain spot, you were able to kind of chop down these things, and if you were able to discover certain little items like that, then depending on the item that you uncovered there while you were mining, you would get a certain Pokemon. And basically it sounds like the same thing is coming back. The number of batteries that you could get them either from doing this lucky lotto thing, or you get them from buying them for Robux, and then the amount of batteries that you had determined how long and how far you could actually go when you were driving on the underwater vehicle. So over here, these are different fossils that you could discover when you were doing the mining, like the Helix, the Dome Fossil, Gold Amber. Depending on what you discovered there was different Pokemons that you could actually find, and some of these were pretty valuable, pretty useful, like the Tyrant. I remember the Tyrantrum was a pretty good one in battle, and I had a pretty strong one in there. So look at all these different types that you could have gotten Pokemon Brick Bronze. So I'm guessing you're probably going to be able to get a lot of other stuff here in Loomian Legacy, because there's like fossilized eggs here, and then you get these different psychic and fairy types like the Uxie, the Meesprit, the Azelf, and the Togepi. These were all pretty valuable Pokemon. So I'm looking forward to that little mini game coming in the update. I'm not sure how different it's going to be as far as how it looks and how it feels and the setup with the batteries, but I know it's definitely going to be a lot of different Loomians. That is update number 3. So the next one after that, update number 4 that's coming here, Roria's 4th Battle Theater Challenge. New areas and new Loomians. So that's pretty close afterwards. They usually do an in-between Battle Theater sort of update to add a feature or something. Then the 4th Battle Theater, if it's anything, again, like Pokemon Brick Bronze, we got to remember the 4th theater was Anthean City. So the 4th gym was at Anthean City, and it was the flying type gym. Since we don't really have a flying type in Loomian Legacy, but we do have an air type, and that would probably be the comparable thing. So I'm guessing what we're going to have in the 4th city, it's not going to be called Anthean City, because they seem to be changing the name of a lot of these things, but so far we're going with the gym types. Seems like the 3rd is going to be water, so I'm guessing the 4th is going to be air. So we're going to find a whole bunch of new air types, some other stuff that's different from our Avatros, though our Avatros is pretty powerful. It's very strong against earth type, bug type, and brawler type. So if you go in there with those types for the 4th gym, then you're probably not going to be having a very good time. But it's weak against ice and electric. So for the 4th gym, it's sounding like having a Himber and a Zulong is going to be very powerful for you. And if you can get any of those to get, ice and electric moves, then you're going to be in really good shape. And the Zulong's going to be powerful because it goes pretty fast. Though the Avatros goes fast, I'm guessing you're going to have to deal with some Avatros gym leaders or theater masters. But I think as long as you have a really strong Himber and a really strong Zulong, you're going to be able to get through that 4th gym really easily. And I'm not sure at what point they're going to start adding the ability for us to level up. But if you're at level 40 with most of your Loomians, you're already pretty high out there in level, and you should be able to plow through those gyms really quick and really easily. So of course the new areas are going to be really cool to see. New areas mean new hidden things, new free things, new challenges. And it says new Loomians. Of course, we love to get new Loomians. So all of of these updates sound like they're going to have quite a few new Loomians, because they said in Sephiroth City there's going to be new Loomians there. They said that on the Twitter. This is going to be new Loomians for this underwater mining game, new Loomians for Battle Theater 4. After all these updates, there's going to be a pretty wide selection, and battling PvP is going to be a whole different ball game. There's going to be a lot more people playing this game, I suspect. And then update 5 over here with all the question marks. This is a brand new challenging cooperative minigame that takes you and your friends on a new adventure every time you play. Battle wild Loomians, solve puzzles, navigate mazes, and discover what lies beneath Roria's surface. So this almost seems like more of an open map sort of thing, and it says every time you play there's going to be a whole new adventure of things. So I'm not sure if this is going to be different timed things, or if there's going to be a bunch of different games that pop up in different places and different areas, because what they did, remember, for the Christmas thing, they did set it up so in different areas of Roria you could go there, you could find a present, and you go up to that present, and depending on what's in the present, you could have different things. You could end up battling an icicle, you could get a thunder fruit, you could get all sorts of different things that you could end up getting these. So who knows, maybe it's going to have that sort of variability in what happens in there, but the fact that it is a cooperative mini game sort of thing, that is going to be awesome. So like, people can work together to make all these mini games sort of happen. It's almost like, you know, who knows, maybe it's going to be a bunch of different mini games, like a little arena. Remember in Pokemon Brick Bronze where they had the arcade? Imagine an arcade, but instead of like an arcade, it's almost like epic mini games in this little area where you can earn points and you can earn things and you can win stuff that is useful in the game. I don't know, I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be, but it sounds pretty exciting, and I kind of want to know what your guys' thoughts and predictions are in this as well. So there we go, guys. Updates 1 through 5. Loomian Mastery is going to be awesome. Looking forward to that. Then the next Battle Theater, then the UMV revamp for the minigame, then Battle Theater 4, and then whatever this cooperative minigame thing is that I'm looking very forward to checking out. Whenever any of these updates happen, I'm going to be sure to keep you guys updated and informed, and of course we're going to be playing the game and tell you all the little secrets that we can as well. So if you're new here, I would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell, and thank you so much for watching. We will talk to you guys later.